Hey, Santa Sue, I'm Jessa Teller.
And I'm Jennifer Hernandez.
I got nothing.
Yeah, me either. Guess there's no show this week.
Guess there's nothing left to do but roll credits. We're back! Think we fooled anyone?
No.
Why do we fool people anyway?
I don't know. Here's Casey McGuire and Tyler Raza with some theories.
Thanks, guys. The origins of April Fool's Day is unclear, but there are more than 10 readily available theories. Here are a couple of the best.
Back in 16th century France, Charles IX moved the first day of the year from March to January. If you didn't follow this new calendar, you got a paper fish slapped on your back. They would call you an April fish, a term still used in France for April Fools.
In 13th century Britain, any street upon which the king walked became property of the crown. One day, the people of Gotham Township got word the king was coming to visit. Not wanting to lose the main street, the townsfolk pretended to be insane when the king's entourage approached. This prompted the king to make a wide detour around Gotham. It is said that April Fool's Day was created to commemorate their trickery.
Almost every culture in the world has some type of renewal festival to celebrate the end of winter. Joyous celebrations of merriment and myrrh often lead to jokes and deceptions. Happy April Fools!
Oh, hey, nice shirt.
Oh, thanks, Casey. Back to you in the studio!
In other April Fool's news, you may have heard rumors that district officials want to turn Santa Sue into a conventional high school with sports and everything. Nah.
You know what isn't a laughing matter? Star testing.
Exactly where I wanted it.
So what's the name of your team?
Gladiator. Awesome.
Yeah! Yeah!
I joined this team a couple years ago, but I'm still not really sure why.
How'd you come up with the slogan of yours?
Well, believe it or not, I'm native Idaho.
824 means number of times we hit our rackets.
You just hit that ball?
The number of breaths we take while running to hit the balls with our rackets.
And 822 was what animal I got.
824, you mean?
Whatever.
I'm sure glad seeing your projects are over.
So am I. Let's go to Kristen Grant for a follow-up.
Hi, I'm Kristen Grant here on Senior Project Presentation Day. Let's talk to this year's seniors to find out how their presentations are going. I'm here with Chloe Nimney. So Chloe, how'd your presentation go?
I think it went really well. The student before me had a machine that generated lightning bolts, so I was kind of like, how am I going to make my presentation as good as his? But I think that I did really well.
How do you feel now that it's over?
I feel really relieved that it's over, that I don't have to work on my senior project anymore, and that I can be finished.
And what advice do you have for next year's seniors?
Don't procrastinate and own up to your own responsibilities.
All right, thank you.
I'd have to say start early and don't put it off. That's what really matters.
You've heard it from everybody else. Don't procrastinate. That's all you need to know.
All right, thank you.
Have a lot of visuals, don't just go up there with a regular PowerPoint. You should go up there with a game plan of visuals.
So that's what happened on Presentation Day. Back to you in the studio.
Did you hear what happened in the student store?
I didn't.
Let's go to Jess Standifer for that.
When we first learned of the student store break-in, we decided to investigate.
Miss P is camera shy, but we did discover that the theft took place on a Sunday at about 4 a.m. Nothing was disturbed except for the stolen safe. So, what deposits were still in the safe? And who was responsible?
So the checks that people brought to me Thursday morning were deposited, was just the checks from lunch and after school, nothing else. If it's somebody I know, I'll be really devastated because I trust kids.
So that's all we know about the student store break-in. Back to you, Jen and Jessa.
Today is the last day to buy spring grams from the dance team. Check the tables outside the student store or cafeteria.
Hey, what are you doing over the break, Jen?
Hanging out with you, of course.
Yay. Let's see where Santa Sue is headed over the break.
Hey, what's up? Yeah? Spring
break is just around the corner, which leads me to the question, what are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to the Bahamas. Backpacking through Eastern Europe.
I'm gonna go to a dance party with Lady Gaga.
I'm going to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland.
I'm going to Fiji.
Hi, I'm going to Chicago to visit a college I got into.
Hola, soy de Perú, pero voy a ir a Nueva York para spring break.
I'm going to San Diego for spring break. Woohoo! And then I'm taking the choir to New York!
Let's see what the choir kids are doing over the break.
Speaking of spring break, how about New York City? Some of Santa Susana's choral department students are headed to New York to perform in the Heritage Festival. 2 choirs were assembled for performing. A women's choir and a show choir performing a medley from the musical Guys and Dolls.
A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck and a parallel.
So, Mrs. Abby, will you please tell us about the different awards the choir can win?
Well, it's kind of like your grades in school. A 90 to 100 is a superior, an 80 to a 90 is an excellent, a 70 to an 80 is fair, and a 60 to a 70 is poor. So we want to make sure that we always come back with superior ratings.
All right, there you have it. Back to you in the studio.
Hey Jessa, what inspires you?
Never mind what inspires me. Let's see what inspires some of our artists here on campus.
Here's Parrot Kasemtri with more.
I'm here with artist Cheyenne Mistretta. Cheyenne, describe yourself as an artist.
Well, my style is really unusual. It's very surrealistic and also really morbid at the same time. I like to paint like really unusual subjects like aliens and creatures. I definitely want to pursue art in the future. I love painting and drawing and sculpting and all sorts of art forms.
I'm here with Davina Quesada, who's a new student to our school. Davina, how do you feel art classes differ from your old school compared to here?
Well, I came from Oak Park and we use structure a lot, but here it's really great because I've grown as an artist to not only use structure, but use my creativity and infuse it too, and Miss Harris really helped us with that.
The next segment in our series on dedicated Santa Sue administrators features Mr. Buckle.
Have you ever wondered what an assistant principal does? Mr. Buckle handles most of the disciplinary issues. What else? I recently sat down with him to talk about some of his other responsibilities.
All right, as far as AP testing, I organize basically the whole thing. And then I also proctor the exam for most of the AP tests, so that's kind of what I do with the AP. With TAP, I'm kind of like a coordinator again. I disseminate information to the teachers and the faculty about what we're going to do each week for each grade. And as far as senior TAP, I get to be the MC each week, so I'm kind of up in front of people kind of running the show in there.
These are just a couple of things an assistant principal does. Jen, Jess, back to you.
And now a word from our sponsor.
I need a new form of transportation.
Go to Safeway Driving School. Complete your driver's education and behind-the-wheel training. Busy schedule? Take driver's education online 24/7 in your jammies. For more information, give us a call at 805-522-5646 or go online to www.safeway14s.com.
Roll up the red carpet on tobacco and movies.
Say what?
Taylor Hardy has the story.
Thanks, Jen. I'm here with Sephra Orlick, who recently won the Youth Quest t-shirt contest. So, Sephra, how'd you hear about the contest?
Well, Mr. Helmut told me about it and he wanted me to enter, so I entered it.
I also heard that your poster won the design for the back of the agenda book.
Yes, it did.
That's really all for this week.
No, we have to remind them about more tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. The dance is in the quad, 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. It's $8 with ASB, 10 without.
Yeah, now the show is actually over. Okay, you can roll the...
How about we play some tennis now?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I was breaking into song.
Come on.
Can't do
There's
that?
no saying it.
No,
Tennis.
it's tennis, bro. What are you doing?